When I first played Black Flag, it was my first impression of this franchise. Yeah, a complete alien, unorthodox introduction into the Assassin's Creed franchise. And the most I had in common with Edward, that it was the same for him too.
Everything is permitted. Isn't that your motto?
And looking back at it, after watching Bad Yak's videos on the Assassin's Creed failure, over the years I went down the rabbit hole and completed almost all the OG Assassin's Creed games, including Black Flag, in just 7 years. And Black Flag is still my favorite, whether it deserves to be or not. Now let's do a character study of its main assassin, Edward Kenway, an assassin in name, skill, training, and knowledge of the Brotherhood, yet could abandon it for rum. And that's what makes him more interesting to me, apart from the other assassin protagonists who see conviction in the creed they follow. Edward did not.
Bloody fucking pirates!
Edward Kenway was wrapped up into the assassin Templar conflict when he killed a assassin traitor turned Templar, stole his identity, and became a temporary Templar stooge to find profit. What he did not realize was he became a part of a centuries-old conflict between the Assassin's Brotherhood and the Templar Order. As he was found out to be a pirate, he was shipped onto a prison ship to Spain, then freed himself and other pirates and claimed the prison ship as his own, the Jackdaw. Afterwards, he sought fame, fortune, and glory, and began a journey of betrayal and discovery once he officially met the Brotherhood.
Of some daffy religion.
We're assassins and we follow a creed, aye. But it does not command us to act or submit, only to be wise.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certificate.
Everything is permitted. I like the sound of that.
He sought the Brotherhood of Assassins to find meaning in a bigger cause, which makes his personality and character very similar to Kenny from Attack on Titan. The difference between Edward and Kenny is that Edward did commit to the Brotherhood superficially, but this does place him in an interesting position compared to the other assassin protagonists. After their stories were over, they were still assassins, but Kenway, once his story was over, he walked away and started a family.
Debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word. In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too.
I've heard that, ironically, Edward was the most assassin out of all of them because through the creed, he learned to want and how to be a good father to his daughter without the creed. And the point of the creed is to be your own person, but it's also an appealing just cause that many people who become assassins want to stay committed to, but with the exception of Ezio after Revelations. But that felt like an afterthought. Instead, with Kenway, walking away was an actual arc for piracy and assassinhood, but not with bias or prejudice against the Brotherhood or even the Templars, but just to live his own life. It reminds me of Ahsoka leaving the Jedi Order, and the message from that is to know that you can walk away from a faction or an ideology or anything altogether, and it's completely okay except life.
Came a long way to find something that isn't out here. Don't you see? It's not about you. It's about them. No man can walk out on his own story.
Conclusion: Assassin's Creed is not a very well-constructed franchise.
You might think Gary is a bit of a cock, and he is a bit of a cock, but he's my cock.
I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities.
That it should and could have been. But why does everyone agree that Black Flag's ending was the best in the franchise? Because it teaches when to walk away from something to live for yourself, which is the whole moral of Assassin's Creed, even though this is barely an Assassin's Creed video game, but a story nonetheless.
That era I've done. Alas, it was to none but me.
Nathan,
I can't see the stage.
up we go. How's that?
Fine, but won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.
I hope that you can take away from this is that you gain a different perspective.